Hello, Lumpy Dump, everyone. Or what? Hello, Lumpy Dumpers. Today we're gonna talk about doing let me think here. Here we are out in downtown Holland. It is Saturday, April 11th. Tomorrow is April 12th. It is about 10 p.m. It's a little late. This is Centennial Park. This is a large church, open from that time to that time, and let me see if I can get comfortable here. There we go. Basically, what I want to talk about today is like the feeling you get when you want to go do something, or the feeling that you get that is worse when you forget, when you don't do something, aka regret. Today I want to talk about regretting things. Regretting things is a tough subject because a lot of people don't know how to cover it. Personally, I don't know how to cover it either. I'm just going to try my best here. I'm out here. Let's go. So, I found myself at a wedding one day. And I was with my stepdad. And my stepdad was talking to me, saying that you should really go out onto the dance floor. And personally, my plans for that dance was I was just going to, or for the wedding, was I was just going to go to the wedding. After the wedding, I was just going to, or no, not after the wedding here. So the wedding started with a whole thing. Oh my gosh, why can I not remember? It was a wedding. But weddings are stupid. Started at the church. And it was the whole recital with him walking everything up and down, and then they kissed, and then they got married, right? And then they left, and then everyone left, and it was raining like hell. So we go to Mac Legends. This is the place we went to do the whole recession. I don't know if you can even see me, but in the light. There we go, we're good. And my plan was just to eat dinner and then bounce, right? I didn't want to stay past anything important really for some reason. And for the most part, that was going smoothly until the dance actually started. And so how they did this wedding, or this is assuming how they do most weddings, is they started calling married couples by how long they've been together. So they called 50 plus, I think. My grandparents go, and I was like, whoa, Audis. Nah, I'm just kidding. I love them though. And then they called blah, 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 and eventually my aunt and uncle went. They've been married like 30, maybe 25 years. Da, 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 da. And then people who are dating, they went out. Who have been together a long time, they went out. Single people go out. And I'll tell you, a bunch of people did go out, a bunch of guys and girls. It's a wedding. It was a big wedding. It was my cousin's wedding, all right? A bunch of people go out. And I'm stuck there. I'm stuck there in my chair at the back of I'm like at the front of the thing, closest to the it's a giant diner hall kind of thing, and it has like a balcony on one end, and then it's like the exit. And so my table is really far at the balcony, and then the dance floor is right by the thing. My table, balcony, or dance floor. So at the dance floor, I'm basically watching, and there's people going up there. And I was like talking to my stepdad. I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm probably just gonna sneak out, right? Slip out, shoop, head out. And he was like, dude, why? This is a wedding. You gotta stand and at least dance a little bit. And I was like, dude, no way. I didn't want to. I don't know why I didn't want to, but I didn't want to. And so what happens is I ended up going out there because of my grandmother. You can't say no to your grandma. That's the thing. So she was out there, and she was like, oh, you got to come here. Come. My stepdad was like, well, you have no choice. And he looked at me very sternly and said that, which means I actually had no choice this time, and I was frightened for my life. So I went out, to the dance floor. The song at hand was Shut Up and Dance With Me by, I don't know who. Oh, there's a person right there. And I started to dance. I was out at the wedding. Everyone was, there's a person. There's like a person right around, sorry. I was at the wedding, right? My stepdad got me out there. Or my grandma got me out there. And I just shut up and I danced. They're following me now. I'm gonna go this way. I shut up and I danced. And I didn't stop dancing for like 10 songs. I just danced and I talked to so many different people. And I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. During that wedding, I broke my comfort shell. I never really done anything like that. Socialized to such a degree on a dance floor, and I ended up looking like a pile of poopy butt fart after, bro. It was bad. Holy fart. You know, like I was all sweat. I was dancing. I was dancing, man. Dancing. And the part about regret is I feel like if I didn't go out and dance and break my impenetrable, stupid little shell, I wouldn't have really had fun like I did, you know? Because eating dinner and just seeing a wedding is one thing, but socializing to that degree is another extent of, you know, like another thing. So, a bunch of college guys to my right. If they see this, who knows? I'm in high school. So, yeah, that's just something, that's a story that, I don't know, is it even a story or is it just a tale? Who knows? But it's the tale of me going out of my shell, definitely. And I don't know if that can relate to you guys going out of your shell and doing something, because personally, going to my cousin's wedding, and like I don't even know, maybe some of those are family members, and I don't even know them, and now I'm spritzing next to them, so that's how it is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. We are LARPing out here. We're at Hope College campus, currently LARPing hard. We're mogging hard. I'm gonna go this way now. Just gonna jaywalk. So yeah, I was just in Chicago for the last 2 days. I'm gonna say this too, for all my young men my age out there who are like 18, 17, 16, if you haven't been to a major metropolitan city, 1 million people plus, okay, if you haven't been to Chicago or New York and at least walked around the city solo and just done your own thing, you haven't experienced like a life-altering moment, in my opinion. I went to Chicago just last time. I'm 18. Oh, I say that every video. And I went out there with a camera and I just took photos. And when I first started taking photos, this is another thing, caring about what other people think. I don't know, this has nothing to do with regret and what I talked about in the first half of this video, but like caring about what other people think about you, it is so, like, dude, it does not matter. There's a guy coming up here, I'm gonna raw dog this. So yeah, caring about what other people think of you and what other people see you as, it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. I'm getting to the point where I'm caring less, you know, and it's starting to become a thing. I got that on video, let's go. But yeah, I was out in Chicago with a camera, and I was like a fly in the swarm of flies. There was so many people out there, and I don't know, I just opened my eyes to all the walks of life my dad was talking about. Every kind of person be. Oh, we did a full circle. Hooray. So yeah, that was pathetic. I'll go this way and that way. So yeah, Yeah, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Gathering your mind, as I said in the start of the LARP. And this is a long video, so I don't know who's really gonna watch it, but it's scenic, unlike the other ones that are just in my basement. And it's probably very wobbly, so I apologize. I apologize in advance for the wobbliness. I'm getting my steps in, is what I was telling myself. It's so late out, but it's warm out, so I don't care. So yeah, I was out there taking photos, and I talked to different. I had some guy come up to me because I was holding a camera. He said, "You look like you know what you're doing. Can you take a couple photos of me?" Thanks, dude. He was in a suit. He was very professional. Had an accent, a heavy accent. That's how it would be, you know. All right, dump army. I should change my name or some shit. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay LARPing. Car goes by, I go whoa. We start to LARP and all right. It was a long road. I don't know how to end this exactly, because I don't even know if I got my point across. If you're younger, like my age, you should try and do that. It's really fun. Go out there and just see what you can see and just explore. Have a couple bucks on you. Go to a fast food joint. Feel like you're on your own for a little bit. That's what I felt like. I wasn't. I was with my dad and I had a hotel room, but do something. Get out there. Get your steps in. Goodbye.